Are you looking for the best wireless routers? In this video we will look at some of the best wireless routers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. TP-Link Archer AX21. On its 5 GHz band, the TP-Link Archer AX21 is an entry-level dual-band Wi-Fi 6 router that delivers peak rates of 1,201 Mbps, 1.2 Gbps. It's not flashy, but it did well in our tests for small to medium-sized households, and the TP Tether Link app makes it simple to set up and use. With higher download speeds, longer range, and reduced latency, the AX21 functioned admirably. Include features such as a functioning band steering mode that automatically shifts between the 2.4 and 5 GHz bands inside a single network, as well as guest network management and quality of service engine for prioritizing traffic to your network's most critical devices. You've got yourself a fantastic home networking upgrade that's as simple as inexpensive as it gets. Getting it now is an excellent idea. The TP-Link Archer AX21 can provide fast, dependable Wi-Fi to most houses' rising number of wireless devices. It wasn't the fastest Wi-Fi 6 router we tested, but it was close, and it's a lot cheaper than routers with fewer features. These routers come with a USB port for connecting a phone or hotspot, as well as a wired network jack for connecting a PC. They let your PC and tablet share the internet connection provided by your phone or hotspot. However, it is preferable to public networks. Number 2. Netgear Orbi Dual Band AC1200. The budget-friendly AC1200 version of the Netgear Orbi mesh router is a clear value pick in the mesh category. It isn't as best as systems that cost more, and it doesn't support Wi-Fi 6, but aside from that, the budget-friendly AC1200 version of the Netgear Orbi mesh router is a clear value to choose from in the mesh category. It's about as cheap as mesh routers get, at $96 for a 3-device setup with the Wi-Fi router and 2 satellite extenders, and it kept up with both Nest Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi 5 version of Amazon's Eero mesh router in our speed tests. It provides robust Wi-Fi coverage for houses up to 300 square meters. Dual-band mesh Wi-Fi helps you get the most out of your internet connection at home. Netgear Arma TM, superior cyber security for all your devices, is included in this system. It brings high-speed, whole-home Wi-Fi to every room in your house. Indeed, Netgear Orbi had the quickest average top speed at close range of those 3 systems. When we set that capacity to the test with digital sensors at the CNET Smart Home, we were pleasantly surprised. It beat out those 2 Wi-Fi systems with a quicker router speed. I enjoy the design, which features ingenious ridges on top that effectively vent heat. Number 3. Netgear Orbi Tri-Band AX6000. A Tri-Band Wi-Fi 6 router uses 3 distinct Wi-Fi channels, a 2.4 GHz band and 2 5 GHz bands to benefit from Wi-Fi 6 technology. Tri-Band Wi-Fi optimizes your network's connection speeds based on the speed and performance of each device. The Netgear Orbi AX6000 is significantly more expensive than the dual-band version stated above, but it is also more powerful. Wi-Fi devices connect to the internet using 2.4 GHz, 2400 Mbps, and 5 GHz, 2400 Mbps, frequencies. Dedicated Wi-Fi link of 2.4 Gbps, 1200 Mbps, for quicker data connections between Orbi router and Orbi satellite. The system is still our top-tested mesh router, with the best scores in our lab-based top speed tests and at-home mesh coverage tests, thanks to a second 5 GHz band that serves as a dedicated backhaul for the system transmissions between the router and its satellites and full support for Wi-Fi 6. The Orbi AX600 returned average speeds of 289 Mbps to Wi-Fi 5 devices and 367 Mbps to Wi-Fi 6 devices in the final round of tests at my home, where my fiber internet connection tops out at 300 Mbps, including speeds at the farthest point from the router that was 95% as fast as when connecting up close. That's a near-perfect result that no other mesh system I've tried has come close to matching. Number 4. Asus ROG Rapture GT AX11000. The Asus ROG Rapture GT AX11000 is the best gaming router we've tested with Wi-Fi 6, and it's a gamer's dream, with a speed that improves over a greater range, low latency, and all the features gamers demand. As a Wi-Fi 6 gaming router, the ROG Rapture GT AX11000. It's based on the Broadcom 4908 platform and has one 2.4 GHz band with 1148 Mbps capacity and two 5 GHz channels with 4804 Mbps capacity each. When you add it all up, most other gaming routers are now a distant second. With a gigantic base, 8 swiveling antennae, and a massive 10.8 Gbps maximum throughput, the GT AX11000 is a big router. This wireless router has plenty of connectivity thanks to 4 downstream gigabit LAN connections, a single 2.5G base T Ethernet connection, and 2 USB 3.0 ports. It has a tri-band design. It's another great Asus router that improves on its predecessor by adding additional gamer-friendly controls and functions, as well as a stylish design. Aura RGB lighting adds that extra oomph that gamers crave. You can also combine it with other Asus routers for mesh networking to cover a wider home, thanks to built-in customization and gaming-oriented optimizations. It's pricey at $450, but it's the best wireless router for gamers seeking an online competitive advantage. Number 5. TP-Link Archer C2300. TP-Link is one of a slew of firms that produce portable routers. These routers come with a USB port for connecting a phone or hotspot, as well as a wired network jack for connecting a PC. They let your PC and tablet share the internet connection provided by your phone or hotspot. However, it is preferable to public networks. The TP-Link Archer C2300 may have a gentle appearance, but don't be fooled, it's one of the most efficient wireless routers available, with the best range of any router on this list. Wi-Fi that can handle non-stop 4K streaming and gaming. The Archer C2300 delivers up to 2300 Mbps of strong Wi-Fi, allowing you to enjoy non-stop entertainment and gaming. MU-MIMO allows the router to communicate with several smartphones, laptops, and other devices simultaneously, resulting in less waiting and faster Wi-Fi performance. It's the undisputed performance champion, churning out nearly a gigabit of data per second in our regular performance tests and effortless piercing the walls and ceilings. The Archer C2300 is not just the fastest router we've ever seen, but it's also the most reliable ever seen, but it's also tiny, discreet, and packed with high-end functions. The Archer C2300 has built-in antivirus, COS, and parental controls generally only found on more expensive competitors.